What's up, everyone? I'm CL Connolly. And basically, all I want to say today is mind your business. In a way. Also, TMI on social media is never a good idea, if I can say that too. So, I was watching this video of this girl who is literally pissed off at the world, right? And I guess she had a job interview or something like that. And she's like basically bashing the company right after her job interview. And then she gets upset when they send her an email and say that they don't want her. And now she's all mad. She's like, she can talk about her experience, blah, blah, blah. Yes, you can. Privately. Don't bash it all over the internet. Right? TMI is never a good idea on social media. Right? So anyway, here's something here. And it's usually these kids and stuff like that. I'm going to put it that way. It's these kids. And my son is 25 years old. Okay? He's 25. He does not post on social media, like at all. He has no problem like scrolling through TikTok or watching shit on YouTube, stuff like that. He does not care about Facebook. He does not care about Instagram. He does not care about, Twitter and all that other stuff. He doesn't care about the social media, right? But he has no problem watching videos. Here's the thing though. He's not going to go on social media and start bashing people, companies, things like that. And yes, she's grabbing my hair. But he's not going to go on and start bashing companies and people and things like that. And just, he's just not going to do that. And it's mostly because of the fact that he minds his own business. Okay, so he had a bad experience, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's his business, yada, yada. Nobody else needs to be involved in that business, right? And I understand a lot of people, they want to find out if anyone else has had an experience in the same way. Fine. You want to find out if anybody's had an experience? Then you calmly talk about the experience. Do not tag the company. Don't talk about the company. Don't, talk about say out loud who the people are and just leave it at that. I have worked for two different, serving jobs. I have worked two different serving jobs where the locations actually shut down, overnight. I went home at my night shift. I come back the next day for my next shift, and they're like, oh, sorry, we shut down. One place actually just had a sign on the door that said closed permanently. Nobody told us the night before. A bunch of us are showing up for work, and there's a sign on the door that just says, oh, we shut down. Another one, the owner and the bouncers that they had, it was a bar. The owner and the bouncers they had were all standing outside to let us all know that they had decided to shut down. But you couldn't have said something last night when we were all here at 2 a.m. just before we fucking left? Awesome, cool, great. Right? Am I going to bash those companies? No, not at all. I'm not. Now, neither one of these companies is actually in business at all that I know of in Houston. So, but it's not to say that they're not in business somewhere else. So I'm not going to say who they are. It's not, it's not something that I'm going to do. Am I going to talk about my experience, about how shitty it was to know that I had a job one day and then the next day it was just gone? Yeah, that was shitty. That was really shitty of them. But I'm not going to go tag the company, tag the people, shit like that. I'm not going to do that. That's just wrong, because the worst part about doing that is the fact that if you decide to get a job in the same industry and another company sees that you had done that, are they going to want you in their job, in their industry? No, they're not. They don't want you there, right? Mostly just, watch your P's and Q's when you're posting shit on social media. Like I've always said, do not stab yourself in the leg and, cause a ruckus. Never say anything that you have to apologize for later. That's the biggest thing. Never say anything that you will have to apologize for later. Always think about what you're about to say before you say it. A lot of people have shit that falls out of their mouth. I get that. I do that. There's some times where shit falls out of my mouth, right? I don't think about what I say. Sometimes I find, I think things are a joke. I think it's funny. I'm going to leave this joke. And yeah, somebody gets upset about it. Am I going to fucking apologize for it? No, it was a fucking joke. If you're that sensitive, I'm not going to say sorry. Sorry, not sorry on that end, right? And especially when I've told people a lot of the times, there isn't anything that I would say behind your back that I'm not going to say to your face. That's how that works out. If I find something that you're doing that seems inappropriate, am I going to talk about it with somebody else? Yeah, probably, just to get their feel for it. Am I going to approach you with it later? Abso-fucking-lutely. I will approach you with it later. The difference is, though, is that if I get their reaction to what I'm about to say, then I know how to approach it. You don't want to come in guns blazing and just be like, you know what? Rah, No, you get someone else's feel for it. So yeah, you're talking behind their back. But then you go to their face and you're like, hey, by the way, right? Just so you can kind of gauge their reaction of the person that you're about to say to their face. Because most people are going to respect you more if you say it to their face. Just saying. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is social media can literally be the bane of anyone's existence if you're going to bash people and tag them and let everyone know exactly who they are. That's just wrong. Quietly saying, this is my experience, these are my emotions, this is how I'm feeling about it. Great. Okay, fine. It's okay to have those feelings, have those emotions, think that way about things. It really is okay. What's not okay is ostracizing yourself and basically blacklisting yourself from being able to move forward in life. If you think that, saying bad things about certain situations on the internet is okay, you're not thinking before you speak. Now you're going to have to apologize later about something, right? And you don't want to have to apologize for it later. That's my point. My point is, do not say anything that you will have to apologize for later. Mind your business. Make sure that everyone else is minding their own business because, everybody's nosy. That's a big thing. Everybody wants to know everybody's business. That's how that works. Everybody wants to know. If there's drama going on, everybody's going to be like, ooh, because I'm going to tell you right now, I got no problem getting into drama. If I see a video on TikTok and it's like part 5 or something, I will watch that part 5 and then be like, nope, now I'm invested. Go into your page. I got to check out your whole page. I need to see the whole story. And if the whole story is not, let's see, if it's not already posted, like the whole thing, I'm going to be pretty upset because I'm invested. I need to know what's going on. I'm going to refresh your page to see how many times you're posting because I need to know the whole thing. Or I'll write it down later and go back to it to make sure the whole thing gets posted, right? That's just how it is. Drama. Everybody loves a little bit of drama, but there needs to be some tact, right? And I grew up with the sense that if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Okay, I get that. I understand. There are certain things that, yes, I hold back. I will not tell anyone to their face or behind their back. I won't say anything about a specific person. I have a file on my computer that is called my brain dump. Basically, if it's something that I would not talk to someone else about or talk to the person about, yeah, I go and I brain dump to myself. I have conversations with myself. That's just how it works, right? I have those emotions. I have those feelings. I do it for myself, for me. That's just how that works. Don't bash things. TMI on social media is never a good idea. Mind your own business. I mean, if people are putting it out there on the internet, I'm going to mind your business. But I'm not going to do it out in public. I'll tell you that much. In public, I mind my business. I don't care about whatever's going on over there. I'm basically just going to mind my own business. Y'all want to have your shit out over there? That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Am I going to pull out my phone and start recording it? Maybe. From afar. I never remember that my phone has a camera on it 99% of the time anyway. So I'm a in the moment type of person. Like I took my nephew to NASA. Could I remember to bring out my phone? No, but he sure did. Because his mama says, you got to make sure you get a lot of pictures. Get a lot of pictures. So I told him, I said, you got to remind me because I forget. And he would pose and he'd be like, picture, picture. And I'm like, yes. Oh, I love this kid. Because he reminded me his mama wanted all these pictures. He reminded me that his mama wanted pictures because I told him, remind me. And I love small children. Small children will remind you of everything. But anyway, I'm just saying, don't be the one who gets yourself in trouble and you end up just, yeah, social media can get a lot of people in trouble. But remember, never say anything that you will have to apologize for later. Most people who post videos on the internet, you'll watch it over before you hit post. There are a lot of steps that you go through before you actually post a video. A lot of steps. So if you felt like that was, that was worth posting, if someone in the comments says, girl, you need to delete this, I think you need to take that advice and realize that, saying it with your whole chest and being like, I'm not gonna delete this. Excuse me? No, I'm gonna go on with more and dig myself a deeper hole in this, shitstorm that I'm creating. That's one of the biggest issues. So anyway, that's it. That's all I have. I post new videos every Monday and Thursday with the little one jumping around me. That's just what she does. She's got a lot more energy. She's a lot more happier. I am still working on my office. Things are moving around. It's slow going, but it is there. But either way, like, comment, share, subscribe, or don't. I don't give a shit. Do whatever the fuck you want. I just sit here, ramble about whatever I want. Anyway, that's it. Okay, bye.